I want you to think about the kind of creature that would behead a man and take a damn picture with it. I want you to think about the kind of animal that will burn a human being's body and sit there and take photos. Little girls, women, men, smiling and dancing in front of a burnt, charred body. These are the people that y'all let teach y'all what it means to not only be black, but what it means to be human. And you eternalize all of their hatred that they have towards us. You internalize that and you spit it back out towards us. This is why we are so dysfunctional within. This is why we are so dysfunctional within. It is a damn shame that I can't sit here and have a conversation with another black man about a damn sport without getting into an argument. Everything I'm about to say, you already know it to be true. You are a slave. You are a slave to money, to social economics, to status, to politics, to ideology. You have sold your soul to have a place in a world order that you should naturally oppose. Whoa now. Welcome back to the Black Alpha and your boy, Brother Kush. On this one, I want to talk about the emotional maturity of black men. I'm going to do this in two parts. I'm going to talk about black women on the second one, but I want to talk about the black men on this one. Because we are at a bad place, my brothers. We can't even talk to each other, bro. We are way too emotionally tied to strangers. We literally argue with dudes. We literally, not just argue, we get into disrespectful, like the type of arguments that can lead to violence with strange men while defending strange men. Defending the so-called honor of strange men. That's not cool, bro. You dudes don't even have enough self-awareness to say to yourself that I'm not about to be putting myself out there for some dude I don't even know. You don't even go there. You dudes will literally get yourselves hurt behind strange people. Y'all are no better than these damn Trump fools that stormed the Capitol, listening to Donald Trump, and now all I'm doing, I mean, they slamming them dudes 15s and 20 years and all this stuff in prison, you know? I mean, come on, man. All behind another man? Come on, bro. You can't be that messed up, man, at this stage of your life where you will throw your life away for a stranger. I don't care that Trump was the president. He is still a stranger to y'all. Just like Terrence Crawford is a stranger to y'all. Deontay Wilder is a stranger to y'all. Same thing with Errol Spence, a stranger. Floyd Mayweather is a stranger. No, y'all don't like Floyd, y'all hate him. But he is a stranger to y'all. So this thing, the PBC, y'all like or hate businesses and companies. Y'all like or hate sides of politics. Y'all like or hate politicians per se. Y'all like or hate certain business people. Y'all like or hate certain personalities. Man, this is crazy, bro. You are not supposed to be emotionally tied, whether for somebody or against somebody, to no strangers. No strangers. And this is a talk that I don't think none of y'all have ever had. No older OG type brother ever sat y'all down and say, man, that's not how you supposed to be. So let the old man Kush sit here and try to hip you young dudes on how y'all really should carry yourselves. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to receive notifications I drop more videos. You don't hit the bell icon, you won't know when I drop videos because I'm being shadow banned and doing a good job at it. But they can't stop the flow. We're gonna keep going with this thing. We're gonna do what we do, right? So anyway, look. So before we get started, let's begin by a proper understanding that emotional maturity is not emotional intelligence, right? Let's look at the definitions right quick over here on the page. I hope it's not too white. I hope you can see it. But let's read the emotional intelligence first at the bottom, right? Emotional intelligence. refers to the ability to perceive, understand, and manage one's own emotions and relationships. It involves being aware of emotions of oneself and others and using this awareness to guide thinking and behavior. Emotionally intelligent individuals can motivate themselves, read social cues, and build strong relationships. Now that's important. So emotional intelligence is dealing with your ability to understand emotions, not just the emotions of yourself, but the emotions of others, and how to use that to navigate throughout the world that we're in, right? That is emotional intelligence. Emotional maturity, on the other hand, it defines emotional maturity as a high and appropriate level of emotional control and expression. Emotional immaturity, on the other hand, is a tendency to express emotions without restraints or disproportionately to the situation. Now, this is important. You see the difference? One is dealing with control over yourself. One is dealing with the understanding of emotions within yourself and emotions of others. Two different things. So what we're talking about is emotional right here. We're talking about emotional maturity, right? This is what we're dealing with. Emotional maturity is a problem among black men. How do we know it? We know it by the way they comment on certain things. Always angry, always bitter, always lashing out. No love inside of them. I mean, highly emotional. I got a right to my own opinion. Then, they don't know what's opinion, what's not opinion, what's facts, what's not facts. They use straw man tactics to twist things in their favor. They do passive aggressive type diss techniques where they act like they're not insulting you, what I'm saying? They just being real, but they're trying to insult people, what I'm saying? And all of this a lot of times is done to the benefit of somebody or something or some organization or some situation that they really have nothing to do with personally. It's all up here. Today, if I say anything, my videos get the thumb down all the time. If I say anything positive about women, men get mad at me. Why? Why? I need y'all to explain this. Why? If I say anything other than F that B, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying not to curse. I want to go wrong, but I'm trying not to curse, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, if I say anything other than that, if I take any tone or temperament towards women other than something typical of the manosphere or the red pill, men get mad at me. What's this emotional attachment to the hatred of women? Why that? What's up with that? Why do you need me to hate women like you do? Why do you need me to be angry and bitter like you are? Should you not want to be more emotionally stable like I am? Should you not want to try to find some type of solid ground to stand on dealing with your emotions like I do? No, you want everybody to be dragged into that swamp with you. You don't want to come on solid dry land over here with us. And it's the craziest thing, man. You dudes try to make everybody sound like they simping that don't hate women. Oh, you a beta male, you don't hate women. But at the same time, everything y'all do revolves around women. Almost every video y'all click on is either entertainment or women, or a combination of both, or some form of hating on somebody else, which y'all find that entertaining, so that falls in that category. So entertainment or women. But yet you act like women are so insignificant and irrelevant in your world that you don't want to hear nothing positive about them. I don't hate women, bro. I don't really hate nobody, man. I'm not cut like that. You know the truth of the matter is, bro, I don't have time or energy to be hating on nobody, bro. You're not about to occupy my brain space like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about to happen. This is why I'm not a racist. Although, arguably, black people can't be racist because racism is a system that targets black people, right? It's a systemic and social construct that targets black people. So we really can't be racist unless we're hating on our own. And in that regard, a whole lot of us are racist. But let me refine what I said and say it in a better way. This is why I don't hate white people, right? I know y'all want me to hate white people to prove to you that I'm pro-black, but I don't hate nobody. I'm not about to let nobody occupy my energy like that and occupy my brain space like that. I'm not about to do it. I know my enemies. I know the people that don't like me, and I stay away from them. I keep them away from me. I socialize with people on a neutral level, and therefore my interactions with people of other races are never bad. I always have pleasant interactions with people of all races because the way I carry myself. Because I am emotionally intelligent. So I understand how I feel about them, and I understand how they actually feel about me. And because I am emotionally mature, I know how to use that that reality, right? And keep it in a way, or use it in a way that allows us to interact at a level in a peaceful way. And this is all I've been trying to get y'all to do with black men and black women's relationships. Stop approaching each other like you are interviewing somebody for a job. Stop asking each other all these hard questions. Learn how to just see the woman as a human being. Y'all get mad about that. Learn how to understand that that woman does not belong to you. She is not your property. Y'all get mad about that. Whoa! I mean, same thing for the black women. It's the same thing, but I'm gonna get to them on the next one. But on this one, I'm talking to the brothers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to understand that that is a human being, not your property. That is not something that you're gonna possess. Even if she becomes your girl, so to speak, you're not gonna possess her. You're not gonna own her. She is her own human being. So you need to learn how to deal with her from both a point of emotional intelligence and emotional maturity. But you can't do that because you don't have either. See, I understand that not everybody wants to be my friend, but that don't mean they hate me. I understand that not every white man wants me putting that donkey up in his daughter, but that don't mean he hate me. I understand that there are levels to quote unquote racism, that there's a social element to it and a systemic element to it, and that the dangerous element of racism is actually systemic. That's the dangerous one. Socially, I can care less. I don't care about who don't like me, man. I don't care about no hick not liking me. But I understand that there's also levels to that. There's a lot of white folks that don't particularly care for us, but don't want to see us dead or anything like that. Don't wish nothing on us. They just don't care for us. You know? And a lot of us feel the same way about them. So, you know, when you start dealing with emotional intelligence, you begin to understand the world around you and how people really feel about things. This is why I tell y'all, we shouldn't be triggered all the time over interracial dating and stuff, because it's not that easy. Y'all don't look at the nuances in it. Interracial screwing is easy. Interracial marrying is not easy, right? It's not easy because those white girls, I mean, Mexican girls and whoever, you know, if they try to marry a black man, they lose a lot. They lose a lot. I mean, they get cut off from their families, whereas we don't have these problems. A black woman can marry who they want. Like I said before, a black man marry a white girl, especially a white girl, you know, he gets some grumbling. He marry a Mexican or something else, not as much grumbling, right? That's because we got such strong emotions when it comes to white folks. Now y'all gonna say it's because of slavery, but that's not even a real thing. Y'all feel like that because of what y'all believe happened to you, not because of what actually happened to you. You feel that way because you let these people educate you. You let these people teach you who you are. They teach you what it means to not only be a black person, but you let the savages teach you what it means to be human. We once understood what it meant to be human. Now we are learning from savages what it means to be human. And you wonder why we have descended into savagery. Why we act like animals now. Because we are being taught by animals. You want to see the most heinous things that you can ever see that you ain't gonna be able to unsee. So I'm telling you, before you watch this documentary series, make sure it's what you really want to see. Again, fair warning. If you look at this documentary series, you won't be able to unsee what you see, and it's say, bro, it's not something you want to see. You know what I'm saying? It's called Eliminate All Brutes, and it chronicles, if you will, white folks when the Europeans went into Africa and started colonizing Africa, and how they was beheading brothers and sticking their heads on pikes and taking pictures next to it. I want you to think about the kind of creature that would behead a man and take a damn picture with it. I want you to think about the kind of animal that will burn a human being body and sit there and take photos. Little girls, women, men, smiling and dancing in front of a burnt, charred body. These are the people that y'all let teach y'all what it means to not only be black, but what it means to be human. And you eternalize all of their hatred that they have towards us. You internalize that and you spit it back out towards us. This is why we are so dysfunctional within. This is why we are so dysfunctional within. It is a damn shame that I can't sit here and have a conversation with another black man about a damn sport without getting into an argument. 10, 12 years ago, I fell out with a very close friend behind football. Something I haven't even watched a football game this season. I like football. Now I play football. I love football. But I don't just sit there and watch football. I'm not the kind of person that sit there that needs to watch football all day. I don't watch football like that. So you're talking about a dude that don't really even care about the sport enough for you to even label me as some kind of fan or fanatic. And the dude was trying to box me in as a fanatic just because I was going against the false narrative that he was trying to put out there. And I knew what he was saying wasn't true. And I was showing him with the records what he was saying wasn't true. And all he could do is keep spinning it and keep spinning it and keep twisting it, turning it back on me. I mean, we got the record in front of us. We the data is there. He's ignoring the data because he's emotionally tied to a position. And he wants that position to be right. And this dude was almost 48, 50 years old at the time of this argument. He was so emotionally tied to a narrative that no matter what I showed him, he wouldn't accept it, to the point where he started strawmanning me, insulting me. It's just a shame that I fell out with a grown man behind sports. Because we are so emotionally immature. That's when we have no control over our emotions. We express ourselves in very immature way. We lash out. And a lot of times the emotions are disproportionate to the situation. Another brother I fell out with over Farrakhan. Me and this dude was close. Everything be good, and one day he'll bring up something that somebody said. And if I say anything positive about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, right? The teaching of supreme wisdom of Minister Farrakhan, he'd get mad. And he would get mad to the point where the stuff would blow up. And me and this dude end up having this huge, blown out of proportion argument over a man that neither one of us knew. All because he wanted me to say that I know what they talk about in private Nation of Islam meetings. And all I told him was, I don't know because I've never been to one. And he went on, oh man, you know, man, you just defending Farrakhan. You know, David. I said, how can I know something that I'm not privy to? I've never been to a private meeting in Chicago with Minister Farrakhan and his upper echelon of the Nation of Islam. I've never been to one. I have no idea what they discuss. I don't know. And neither do you. But he wanted me to say something because he had this negative theory of something that they were supposed to be doing that he concocted in his own mind, and he was looking for confirmation bias. And I guess he was going around to all of his pro-black people that just really hate us on black people, you know what I'm saying, because that's all y'all turned into. And when he got to me, I wouldn't go there with him because I am emotionally mature. Not just that, I am intelligent in my emotions. I know I don't know what they talk about. I've never been to it. Why you want me to say something negative about something I can't say nothing negative about? I don't know. And that me saying I don't know turned into me just being a fanboy of Farrakhan, just helping him up. I just like Farrakhan. I'm a Farrakhanite. I mean, all kinds of disrespectful things until I call him a B. I all them come in, you know, F you old B ass. You know what I'm saying? I told him, but you ought to be glad we on the phone because I put these dogs on you right now, disrespecting me like that, man. Me and the dude ain't spoke since. Literally fell out over a man that neither one of us know personally. And this is why you dudes will be incels going into y'all later years. This is why y'all will be incels. Y'all don't have the emotional maturity to even sustain a relationship with a woman because y'all act too much like women. Oh, now don't get mad at me. Because who do we associate with temper tantrums and stuff? Women. We don't associate men like that. Men supposed to be even keeled, rational thinking, level-headed. These things that y'all display are the common things that we associate with females. No woman is going to choose you because you are emotionally unstable. You are emotionally immature. You are emotionally ignorant. And part of the problem is because y'all learning from devils. Y'all following the lead of the weakest, most emotional man on the planet, the white man. That's your master. That's your master. If y'all have ever seen what racism does to the emotional stability of a white man, that's how all you black men act right now. The only problem is y'all act like that for a plethora of reasons. Y'all act like that towards your own men. Y'all act like that towards your own women. Y'all act like that towards your own politicians. It's always internalized. Y'all don't really act like that externally. It's always internalized towards us. That's why I know it's a form of racism. So you got all this tension and friction and confrontation that's going on between us because we are so emotionally immature. Because we have adopted the emotional maturity of white men. And that's what we act like. That's why they started Red Pill and we joined it. That's why they started MGTOW and we joined it. And we act just like them. Same talking points, same rational thinking, same everything. Because they are our leaders. I mean, y'all leaders, not mine. I'm just being general here. Because I don't get down like that. But, you know, I'm being general, you know. And that's why y'all act like that. You know what I'm saying? These are y'all leaders. Y'all got to get out of that mindset, bro. Y'all got to get back to some kind of solid foundation in dealing with your emotions and understanding the world around you. But y'all don't want to do that. Now, no matter how much I implore y'all to do that, y'all ain't trying to hear it. But it's your life. You know what I'm saying? It's your life. I'm just here to help the few that I can help. You know what I'm saying? That's my job. Help the few I can help. So on that note, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, I'm out of here. I'm your boy, Brother Kush, a.k.a. The Black Alpha. So long.